Welcome to our channel. Today, we have the following news. Have we all misjudged Zhao Lusi? Maybe the real villain isn't who we thought. Oh my god. We've all been fooled. That's the overwhelming reaction many fans are now having. It turns out Zhao Lusi isn't dumb, nor is she mean like recent accusations suggest. In fact, she may be the latest victim of online misunderstanding and harmful editing. The real question is, have we been criticizing the wrong person all along? From national sweetheart to online villain, what happened? Zhao Lusi has long enjoyed the affection of the public for her sweet demeanor and natural charm. But recently, after appearing on the reality show Little Courage, she found herself under a barrage of criticism. Netizens accused her of playing the victim, faking kindness, and even humiliating the poor while showing off wealth. Harsh words, but do they hold any truth? The controversy centered around a few short video clips circulated widely online. In one, Zhao Lusi is seen pointing at an elderly craftsman who specializes in handmade shoes, and bluntly saying, "Why doesn't he pass on his skills to others? He's being too selfish." In another, she holds up a photo and teasingly asks a little girl, "Have you ever taken a photo like this?" And when discussing children who must hike through mountains just to attend school, she responds with, "Super cool." If you only saw those moments, you'd probably shake your head too. They sound insensitive at best, arrogant at worst. But these short sound bites tell only part of the story, and they were presented without any context. The full picture paints a different story. When you actually watch the full episode of Little Courage, a very different Zhao Lusi emerges, one that's sympathetic, curious, and respectful. With the elderly craftsman, she was clearly intrigued and impressed by his work. She took photos of him, complimented his dedication, and even held her hand up to block the sun from his eyes while he worked. When the old man modestly said that his hands were dirty and covered with calluses, Zhao Lusi didn't flinch. Instead, she said something beautiful. Calluses are the metals of craftsmen. They represent skill and dedication. So, why call him selfish? In truth, Zhao Lusi was joking, suggesting that such valuable craftsmanship should be passed on and not lost to time. It was a casual, offhand comment, one that becomes warm and thoughtful when you hear it in full. But that version didn't go viral. And what about the photo with the little girl? Again, context is everything. Zhao Lusi had found an old graduation photo of the girl and instantly recognized her among the crowd. The girl had been unsure of her own appearance, so Zhao Lusi used humor and kindness to help boost her confidence. She even showed her own awkward childhood photo and said, "You look just like me, you're beautiful, even without makeup." As for calling the students' mountain trek to school super cool, many were quick to misunderstand. But think for a moment, if you were one of those children, would you want pity or respect? Zhao Lusi chose to celebrate their strength instead of looking down on their situation with sympathy. That kind of empathy isn't immature, it's rare. Scripted drama or genuine missteps. Some critics claim Zhao Lusi was simply acting or following a script. But if that were true, would she have said something as potentially controversial as crutches are just for showing off? That sentence, spoken spontaneously, clearly wasn't planned. And if the show were highly edited and scripted, such ambiguous moments would have been cut out in post-production. Instead, they were left in until the backlash became severe enough for Mango TV, the platform behind the show, to quietly re-edit the episode, trimming 6 minutes and altering key scenes. So, who's really at fault here? When editing becomes manipulation. This isn't the first time Mango TV has been accused of misleading editing. Viewers might remember Mai Lin, another celebrity who suffered intense online backlash after a clip from a reality show was taken out of context. In that instance, a minor misunderstanding, dubbed the smoked chicken incident, led to a storm of hate that nearly destroyed her public image. Even actress Zhang Yuqi called out Mango TV's tactics, slamming them for belittling others just to create drama. She and her boyfriend ended up pulling out of the program Daughter's Love for altogether. Zhao Lusi, in contrast, remained quiet. She didn't publicly call out the show's producers, even when it was clear they had edited her scenes in a way that fueled controversy. It was only when online anger reached a boiling point that Mango TV rushed to clean things up, by deleting content and quietly re-releasing the episode. But the damage was already done. The cost of one-sided narratives. Only a few months ago, Zhao Lusi was trending online for a very different reason. Fans were showing overwhelming support after she appeared in a wheelchair, reportedly due to a health issue. People flooded her social media with encouragement and well wishes. The public's love was undeniable. But now? That goodwill has evaporated, replaced by waves of criticism from people who watched a few clips without knowing the whole story. How quickly things change. This situation isn't just about Zhao Lusi. It's a reflection of how dangerously easy it is to jump to conclusions based on incomplete information. In an age of viral videos and edited content, we often forget that what we see is not always what's real. Before we point fingers, maybe we should ask, are we being manipulated, too? And if so, who's really to blame?